I'm really excited to start our first official lesson. I chose the book Because by Mo Willems because it's a beautiful story of a little girl who finds her motivation and her inspiration kind of accidentally. And how many of us have moments like that, where we find our inspiration in something that is ordinary or something that's unexpected? Also, when I read this book to you back in September, we didn't really know what Mo Willems or Amber Red's Because was. I happened to come across a video and I'm really excited to share this with you today.
Hi, it's Mo Willems. My story of writing Because started with an accordionist.
Hello, this is Amber Ren. My story of illustrating Because started with a painter.
One night I was at the New York Philharmonic and was surprised to find an accordionist on the stage. I couldn't stop watching him and thinking, how do you end up becoming the accordionist at the NY Philharmonic?
When I was 14, I saw my first John Singer Sargent painting. I was so moved by Sargent's work, and I thought, I want to become an artist.
Then I started to wonder, how did the conductor become the conductor? And the bassoonist become the bassoonist? And the percussionist, what's her story? How did all these people end up at this one show on this one night? How did I get there?
I started to draw seriously. I went to art school. I painted about my childhood in China. I painted about my life in California. I got a job. I got an agent.
I wanted to tell the story of how, when people agree that something is important enough to work on together, they can inspire and change lives. I wanted to tell that story through the life of a young girl.
And one day, I got a call.
We needed an illustrator who understood this story, who really got how this single moment mattered. Turns out, we needed Amber.
I was like, yes, because that girl is like me.
We also found a young composer named Hilary Purrington to create music to accompany this story. And that is how it happened.
Because, written by Mo Willems and illustrated by Amber Ren. Because a man named Ludwig wrote beautiful music. A man named Franz was inspired to create his own. Because many years later, people wanted to hear Franz's beautiful music, they formed an orchestra. Because a man had practiced since he was a kid, he was asked to join. Because a woman studied night and day, she too was asked to play. Because many others loved and practiced their instruments, there were enough musicians. Because someone created a poster about Franz's music, tickets were sold. Because the train conductor stopped the train at the Grand Concert Hall, the orchestra conductor arrived. Because the orchestra librarian had copies of the score, the orchestra rehearsed. Because workers checked the lights and the seats and swept the floors, the grand hall was ready. Because the time had come, the ushers opened the doors. Because someone's uncle caught a cold, achoo! Someone's aunt had an extra ticket for someone special. Because the usher helped the aunt and her special guest, they found their seats. Because everyone was there to hear beautiful music, it was quiet. in row C, seat 14, sat the girl with the uncle's ticket. She heard the beautiful music written by the man named Franz, and it changed her. The girl was changed. From that moment on, the girl learned everything she could about music because it fed her. Soon, she started to write music too, because, like Franz, the young woman had something to share. Over time, the woman became very good because she worked very hard. One night, her music was discovered because she was also very lucky. She was invited to perform her music at the Grand Concert Hall because so many people wanted to hear it. Her composition was dedicated to the uncle in row C, seat 14, because it was his ticket that brought her here. World premiere Symphony No. 1, The Cold. And that night, someone else was changed. That is how it happens. Our song of the month is Count on Me. It's written by Bruno Mars, Philip Lawrence, and Ari Levine. It was released in November of 2011 on Bruno Mars' first album. It has a folk and tropical style. Many critics said it reminded them of this version of Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby.
So you'll get to compare in just a second, but I wanted to let you know why I chose this song as our song of the month. Remember when we talked about being inspired by something just that happens every day? Well, I was inspired by Mrs. Carlson when she chose this song for the background track for our video that we made for our Awesome Blossom students. So not only is it really easy to sing along to and really catchy and easy to learn, the lyrics are really, really meaningful, and I want you to know that you can count on me. And in case you missed it, here's the video your Awesome Blossom teachers put together for their Awesome Blossom students.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. If you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you.
Chords are the basis for harmony. In Count on Me, we have 6 different chords. C, D minor, E minor, F, G, and A minor. On a keyboard, it sounds like this. So those chords don't make a whole lot of sense on their own. They don't really sound like anything. When we put them in a specific order to make a song, that's called a chord progression. Hey everybody, here I am holding the ukulele. So you can see now that I have the ukulele in my hands, the chord progression. So you have C, E minor, A minor, G major, F major, and back to C. So if I take those chords and I play a strum pattern and I sing the lyrics over the top of it, it makes the refrain of Count on Me. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, and I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Now, the trick is to line up those chord progressions with strumming patterns with the lyrics, just like this. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, and I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. All right, so now's the time where you can join me if you haven't already. I'm going to strum a little bit differently to help fill out the rhythm and the support underneath of our lyrics. Here we go. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, and I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. All right, everybody, this concludes our first distance learning lesson. I hope you've had a good time. Be sure to check the Facebook page for the rest of the week for activities, for DIY crafts, maybe for some funny videos of Mrs. Reader and her family trying to make DIY instruments. I'm glad you're along this journey with me, and every week I will get better at putting together the videos, at delivering the content, and hopefully I won't be so congested next week. I really miss you all very much. You are my because, and I can't wait to see you in person. Don't forget to sign up for a Zoom online open music classroom session. Would love to see some beautiful shining faces. And if you're a 4th grader, don't forget to sign up for your Zoom mini recorder lesson. I can't wait to see you guys again soon. Bye!